We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to hit newer highs here, testing higher resistance levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, into the bell and after the bell. And call options went up 200% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY trying to hit newer highs, breaking through key resistance levels and trying to hold itself up above 410. And we need to talk about what key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, as well as what the inflow versus outflow is showing and the bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 7:05 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, into the bell and after the bell, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area way back here since March 28th at around 394 area and breaking through 400, breaking through the resistance of 405, and now up here fighting to stay above 410. These are the key levels we've broken down since that dip area, since it broke through 400, and here we are, and we're going to break it all down in today's video, what is going on within the charts. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator since way down here at around 403 area last week on Thursday, after canceling out that bear indicator and getting those inflows back over the midpoint. And since then, it's been fighting above the midpoint as outflows have tried to reappear today, but within that volatility, inflows continue to stay above the midpoint here and continuing to fight to find support at the pre-market support of 408 and also bouncing back up towards 410 and trying to get itself up to the next leg up and the next resistance, which we're going to break down in today's video. This is at a crucial level right now where the bulls are trying to fight and pull this even higher. But bears do not believe this strength. So this is going to be a critical level up here where the last time the bulls lost traction, right? When we go back out and zoom out in the history of the chart, lots of rejection here back in February and also last year around December around the 405 and 410 area. and we need to talk about what's going on up here and what to watch, right? So when we zoom out on the 30-minute, yes, you got a bull indicator. Yes, those inflows are looking pretty strong. And on the 1 hour, same thing, but outflows have began today, guys. Now, they did begin back here on Thursday when things pulled back from 404 to 400, 401 area, but they brought themselves back up. But here we are with inflows still above the midpoint at 4.36, and they're red. So something to keep in mind, outflows are trying to reappear, but yet the stock is still going higher. So something to not ignore and overlook is the fact that outflows are trying to begin. They're not dominating yet, but if they continue to pull down lower towards the midpoint, that can eventually start to reflect pretty quickly into the chart. So something to not ignore here within the volatility, but the 1 hour is still above the midpoint even though it's red, but I would not ignore that as it's starting to pull itself to the downside, guys. So now on the 30-minute, we're still looking pretty strong, right? Right above the midpoint, even though it slightly came lower, it's still at 2.01 on inflows and green. Now, if we zoom into the volatility here on the 15-minute, we could see how things got a little more volatile, but in the middle of the day, it got canceled towards the second half, right? So we saw things pull upwards, bull indicator, inflows picking up, outflow started dominating here in the middle of the day after that bear indicator, and then all of this got canceled with this reversal here and the bull indicator that popped up at around 409 area, almost 410, and the inflows picked back up. But we have outflows here forming, currently sitting though the inflows above the midpoint at 0.6642. So inflows are still dominating even though outflows are appearing. But the first thing I would watch for, if this bull indicator is going to continue to have strength and do that staircase effect to the upside, is for these inflows to switch from red to green and pull away from the midpoint to the upside, so it could start reflecting that strength pretty quickly into the chart and pulling up the 30-minute with it, as the 30-minute is pretty close to the midpoint even though it's green, guys. So I would not ignore that as well. So what are the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow? Well, the first thing is the support of 410 and the support of the day, guys, which was around 408.50, but I would just round that down to 408. Those are the key levels I'll be watching if these outflows continue to dominate and go towards the midpoint. And if it crosses, that weakness can start to reflect pretty quickly, and eventually a bear indicator could pop up in the process if these outflows cross to cancel out this bull indicator from way down here at 403. And if 408 gets broken through, the next support I'm watching is down towards 405. Now, to the upside, if these inflows can continue to pick up, not just on the 30-minute, but also here on the 15-minute, switch from red to green, pull away from the midpoint, continue to hold strong this bull indicator here from around 409.90 area, which I would just round up to 410. The first resistance is the high of the day, which was around 411 and 30 cents. And then above that comes 412, and above 412, I'll be watching the 414 area. And if these inflows can continue to pull upwards away from the midpoint on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute, and then pull upwards, that reflection of strength onto the charts, and the 1 hour to switch from red to green and pull further away from the midpoint as well, and continue to hold strong these bull indicators, such as on the 1 hour since 394 area, on the 30-minute since 403 area, and on the 15-minute today in the second half of the day since the 409.93 area to be exact, but I would just round that up to the 410 area. So these are the key levels I would watch to the upside and to the downside. I'll watch those bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow very carefully. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.